International trade is carried out by both businesses and governments, as long as no one puts up trade barriers. In general, trade barriers keep firms from selling to one another in foreign markets. The major obstacles to international trade are natural barriers, tariff barriers, and non-tariff barriers. Natural barriers to trade can be either physical or cultural. For instance, even though raising beef in the relative warmth of Argentina may cost less than raising beef in the bitter cold of Siberia, the cost of shipping the beef from South America to Siberia might drive the price of beef too high. Distance is one of the natural barriers to international trade. Something important to have in mind as an example is that language is another natural trade barrier. People who can't communicate effectively may not be able to negotiate trade agreements or may ship the wrong goods. On the other hand, we have that a tariff is a tax imposed by a nation on imported goods. It may be a charge per unit, such as per barrel of oil or per new car. It may be a percentage of the value of the goods, such as 5% of a $500,000 shipment of shoes, or it may be as well a combination of both. No matter how it is assessed, any tariff makes imported goods more costly, so they are less able to compete with domestic products.
Well, another thing to take into account is that buying shares in companies abroad is often referred to as an equity mode. So if a company buys out a manufacturer abroad, then it is no longer exporting but manufacturing in the country itself. So setting up new manufacturing facilities in the host nation is called greenfield operations. Also, having production facilities abroad may remove barriers in many other countries too, as with Honda, the car brand, which is not allowed to directly export cars to South Korea and finds a way around this barrier by exporting Honda cars from production facilities in Ohio. Last but not least, you have to know the foreign markets and also to develop your business plan. You have to take into account that you need to take the time to analyze and understand the potential markets of the other countries and see if your product can be easily sold in that country. In particular, when you start abroad, it can be easier to find a partner that already knows the market, such as you can sell your products to a distributor that can help you sell them to little shops in their country. You can use a selling agent to sell your products and represent you locally. And if you want to take the whole control of your sales, you can establish your local office there and control it.